In the distance, you can see the Masonic Temple of New York. It's right at 23rd Street and 6th Avenue on the northeast corner. Beautiful building, and they actually have a parking lot right next to it. I'm sure many people have approached them about the parking lot and putting up a really nice building on the parking lot, and I'm sure their answer has always been the same thing: no. I think they realize that their space that they have can be very, very valuable to put up a much taller building in the future, but they choose to wait it out. Here's an even closer view of the Masonic Temple. See, beautiful piece of architecture from about 50, 60 years ago. And just in the distance, you can almost make out the parking lot that's there. We'll take a look at it, but it's a very nice building. Very well done. You can tell they're making a lot of money from the ground floor and all the retail establishments that are on the ground floor. Closer view of the ground floor of the Masonic Temple. You can see renting out to Dwayne Reed, and then here renting out to Chase Manhattan Bank. So they are earning quite a bit of money just from the retail. But it is the Masonic Temple and Grand Lodge here. You can see how beautiful this building looks. It goes up and up. Right on 23rd Street, close to a lot of transportation around here. Now, if we look east, you can see on 23rd Street, it's a very active street. There's a lot always going on here in New York. And if you see this red lane here, this is a bus lane. Now, what has happened recently is they put cameras near the bus lane. So anyone using the bus lane gets a big ticket. So that's why no one uses the bus lane anymore, because they know they'll get a ticket. But this is really just to show you the area around the Masonic Temple. You can see the parking lot of the Masonic Temple. A lot of space. This is an ideal space for someone to put up a brand new tall building. But for reasons that they have, they don't want to do that. Probably the space is, they have other intentions for it. They need space for the Masonic Temple. They want to use this space for the future, but it's very, very valuable. They could probably easily make $5 or $10 million by selling this space, but they choose not to. I would suspect what they want to do is retain this space, because maybe at some later point they want to put up a taller building and demolish the entire building, and by having that extra space they make the whole building more valuable than if they just had the building space itself. And you can see here a busy Sunday in New York. Many people going back and forth. And in the distance you can make out the World Trade Center. And then this is looking north. You can see how there are many tall buildings around here. But this is all around the Masonic Temple. Here you can see the 24th Street entryway of the Masonic Hall. This is much more ornate than the 23rd Street side. I think they want to use the 23rd Street side more for another entrance that's less formal, less ornate. closer view of the entryway of the Grand Lodge for the Masonic Temple of New York. Just a beautiful way of having an entryway. So ornate. Harkens back to a different time. You can see the way they've designed the 24th Street side. It's even more ornate than the 23rd Street side.